lot of talent in those positions.
You know, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Bradley Beal's out there with MP. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
Strong finish for Kuzma. He knows when to get aggressive and fights his way to the basket.
Here's Paul. From 13 feet, down it goes.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up for the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much side you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
The unique perspective of a big, Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Pass to Aiden. Loss against Beal. No good. Nice D from Gafford. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. Think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Nice shot by Grant.
Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
MP, the pass to Kuzma. Outside Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Here's MP. It's stolen away.
Washington foul. Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Over MP. Paul can't get it to go.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay. Picking up that second foul. He's tough. We'll have to be careful. We'll see how much Coach trusts him to not get.
The Suns leading. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Bradley Beal, Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's MP, and it's Gafford in at the 5. Ayton passes to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. And the basket by MP.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that. You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggle to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He scored 27 points, and it felt like he couldn't miss, whether from the field, from the line. He was awesome. He had handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Offensive rebound. Ayton. Nice D from Gafford.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Pass to MP. Three-pointer. Tries again. And Porzingis lays it in. Porzingis has got his first basket of the night.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
MP, the pass to Gafford. Back to MP. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Phoenix, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Gotta be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
From deep, MP knocks down the long J. MP's got 7 points in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards. Outside ball. Pass to Okogie. He makes no mistake.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display. Here's MP. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Personal foul.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Inside, here's MP. And the layup falls. MP's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Warren missing. For Washington, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Apia carries it down low. Now it's a 7-point Wizard lead.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Warren. Pass to Lee. Five on the clock. Here's Paisley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. Nuns checked in for it. So that's the end of the first half. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
32, the Wizards, 34.
Couple of quarters are similar to the first. This one could go down to the last possession. The Wizards for the lead.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team. He helps set the tone on both ends.
Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Durant. Over Porzingis. Durant, no good. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Okogie. On top, Ross. Outside ball. Let's go for three. Rebound Washington. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Knocks it down from distance.
3-point field
And now
goal.
a 10-point Wizard lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Okogie. Up top, Ayton. 6 to shoot. They need this. Gafford grabs the miss.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Now the Wizards in transition. And it's Washington with another.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first board.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
MP, that was good.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he submitted his time in Washington for many years to come.
Here's Okogie, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
MP no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Out to the right wing. Paul for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
MP, the pass to Beal. Back to MP. Takes a 3. Oh, another miss by MP.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Durant's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Phoenix calls timeout. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization won.
The Suns have had a successful last couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Free throw drops for Beal, and the NBA last season introducing a 100-camera system that allows for a video game-like presentation with virtual angles. Pretty cool. Video games used to chase the league. Now the league's kind of chasing the video games.
Yeah, well, this is where the future is heading. It is so cool to see all the different angles that you can now see a basketball game from. So that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. And the NBA, they're doing the right thing.
And I know scouting departments are using it as evaluation tools as well.
Oh, they're always going to figure out a way to scout more and to evaluate more because it helps them when they're negotiating players' contracts.
And so in the game for Washington, we've got Kristaps Porzingis. Deni Avdija out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's MP is the one. Hits a three-pointer.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Washington foul.
Phoenix making some changes. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Wainwright comes to... Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 13 in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now Paul. Shot clock at 6. And Ayton with the stop.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Here's MP. And stolen by Paul.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wizards.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the best team.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Outside for Davis. MP outside, puts up a three. And the Wizards with another three.
Three-point field goal.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Back to Paul. Right side Payne. From the arc. Paul can't get it to go.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's MP. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. So we see the Wizards taking the W here.
That's the
Boy,
end of
this
the game.
crowd has to be shocked by the way